just in there like, oh my god, I'm about to get beat up for twerking on this little boy. I was looking cute that day too. I think.
1, 2, 3, go! Go, girl, I'm so high. I'm so faded, go ahead, testify.
Hey you guys, it's Jess and I am back with another video. Finally, I know I haven't been uploading in a while, and that's because I've been like really sick, like so sick to the point that I literally lost my voice. I was so bummed because I couldn't make any videos for these past 2 weeks, but I'm back and I wanted to come here with a story time. I haven't done a story time on my channel yet, so I don't know how great my storytelling skills are, but we're gonna get right down to it. So once upon a time in 7th grade, I was living in Illinois at the time, and I was invited to my first party. Like, it was my first house party. You know, when you're in 7th grade and you want to fit in with everybody, so everybody's kind of dressing older than they should. I was with that crowd of people, even though I was raised like really sheltered. Like, all my friends were kind of grown. So yeah, it was like a popular crowd party, so I got invited, me and my friends. So we're headed there, whatever, really excited, and I'm with my friend Stephanie. I'm not changing names, I really don't care, this is a long time ago, like, it's whatever. So I was with my friend Stephanie, and her cousin had came with us, and I think her cousin was like in 9th grade, so I was just like, oh my god, she's so grown. We get there, and the party was actually, like, I hung out with a lot of, I didn't hang out with black people like that. At my school, it wasn't really that many black people, so it's either in our group, it was like the only black people in the school plus like the Hispanics, and then like a few white people who like acted black, I guess. So yeah, that was my crowd of friends. So my friend was Mexican, and so her party had like a lot of reggaeton and reggae music, and like, you know, the popular hip, but for the most part it was mostly like a lot of reggaeton playing. So when we get there, like, you know, I'm trying to dance, I'm trying to, like, you know, move like the rest of these girls. I'm just like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I never really rolled my body like this before, you know. I'm not really getting it like the rest of them, so I'm just looking like trying to dance and stuff. And so I see for the first time like what twerking was, like twerking on somebody. And I think at the time it was called like grinding or juking. I think there they called it jukin, like J-U-K-I-N. My friend Stephanie's cousin, she was dancing on this guy, and I'm just looking like, I'm supposed to do that? Like, if someone came up to me, I'm just gonna be standing there looking like I barely had a body. Like, I was just so scared that someone was gonna come up to me, right? So we got there kind of early. So finally, when like everybody was there and everything was going great, you know, I'm just having a good time. Is this little boy, I'm saying little boy because I was in 7th grade and he was in 6th grade. He acted too grown for his age, basically, and he was kind of popular with the rest of the kids in 7th and 8th grade. Like, he didn't hang out with 6th graders, like he hang out with all the 7th and 8th graders. So I'm dancing with my friends, in our little circle, you know, trying to get these body rolls together and stuff. Like, I still don't know what I'm doing. Like, I'm still just like, so out of nowhere, this little boy Justin, he comes up behind me, right? And so, like, you know, like when the guy wants to dance with you, so it's just like, here's you dancing and there's him like just standing behind you, and you just kind of like, hey, like, it's that space in between y'all when you really don't know what you're doing, so you just dancing and you're just like, I don't know, I should back it up a little bit, so I'm just gonna stay right here and just dance with my little friends. Like, I don't feel his presence behind me, like I don't feel that little bulge about to be on my back. From the back, like, if you see me, I'm just looking like I'm dancing, right? Like, just dancing in my own world, like I don't know he's there. But from the front, I'm looking like, my friend's cousin was like, girl, just dance, like, just move your body like that. And I'm just like, okay. So I start to back it up. My hand is gonna be me, so I'm starting to back it up, and I'm just like, this is great. Like, this is my first time twerking on a boy. He's hyping me up in the back, and he's just like, yeah, girl, you know what you're doing. And I'm just like, yeah, boy, I know what I'm doing. So I had a magical night, my first house party, my first time twerking, and apparently I'm a great dancer. That was on Saturday. We get to school on Monday. I'm still like on cloud 25. Like, I'm just like, yes, I'm too grown for my age, y'all. Me and my friend just chilling on the bus. You know, it wasn't like MySpace or nothing back then, so any gossip that we wanted to hear, we had to wait to get to school. So we get to school, and I get off my bus, and my friends are like crowding around like where our bus lets us off at. I'm just looking like, why everybody just standing around? Like, are we talking about the party? Like, we getting the tea on what happened at the party? Like, I didn't see it. I get off the bus and one of my friends, Brittany, came up to me and she goes, oh my God, Jessica, did you dance with Justin at the party? And I was like, yes, girl, that was my first time twerking. He said I was a great dancer. And she was like, well, his girlfriend looking for everybody who danced with him at the party and she want to beat everybody up. And I was just like, oh my God. What I didn't say was, at the time, like, it didn't click, but like, my friend was Justin's girlfriend, right? So even though a lot of other girls danced with him, she was mainly looking for me because I was her friend. And I was just like, oh my God, I'm gonna get my ass beat. I just, you know, it's my first time dancing, like, and of course my first time dancing is gonna get my ass beat. Like, this is not what I was thinking about when I was just dancing for my first time. So I'm sitting there, I'm just like, oh my God, I'm gonna get beat up. Oh my God. I'm freaking out because I'm just like, oh my God, like, she's so much bigger than me and she gotta get her, like, she gonna beat my ass. Because it was funny because her name was Sheree, but it was just spelled like cherry, like the fruit. I'm just like, oh my God, like, I gotta avoid this girl this whole day. But then I realized that on that day we had the same class. I think it was like science class, and we sat at the same lab table because we was friends. I'm just sitting there waiting in class like, this bitch gonna beat my ass in this classroom. Like, I can't fight. I ain't never been in a fight before. Like, I just danced for the first time and I'm gonna have my first fight for the first time. Like, I can't do this right now. And so she finally gets there and I'm just looking like, I didn't know what was going on. Like, in my head, I was just like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. But if I'm sitting, like, if she was just looking at me, I looked like I was unbothered. Like, I was just sitting there like, oh, hey, girl. You missed that party. It was so much fun. And she just looking at me like,
you dance with my man?
and I'm just like, who's your man, girl? And she was just like,
I just told you the other day that me and Justin started going out.
and I was just like, you did? And y'all not gonna even believe what I did. I sat there and I just looked at her. Oh my God, Sherry, I never told anybody this, but when I was younger, I got dropped on my head, and because of that, I suffered from short-term memory loss. And she was just sitting there like,
Oh my God, Jessica, I never knew that you suffered from short-term memory loss and you forgot that I had a boyfriend. That's why you danced with him at the party.
I was just sitting there like, yeah. I've never told anybody this, so our friendship is just so closer now because you know my secret, and I just hope we can get through this. And she's just sitting there like,
Oh my God, girl, I'm not gonna beat your ass.
and I was just sitting there like, and now you don't have to because you know my secret. So that's my story. I really hope this story was entertaining for you guys. I don't know, this is the first story time I did, and I hope I told it well. I tried to, but if not, oh well, and I'll never do this again. Just let me know if you really like this in the comments below, as well as give me a thumbs up. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Bye.